Hello everybody and welcome to this English video lesson. Today we are going to study Module 4 Top Stars Part 2. Let's read our objectives. Use the question form of the past progressive correctly. Talk about accidents, injuries, and give reasons. Let's get started with the first objective. The question form of the past progressive. Now open your student books page 45 and workbooks page 37. You know you have studied the past progressive last lesson, right? In Top Stars Part 1, do you remember Sammy? That hero who was trying to save the kitten when he slipped and hurt his back? He was going home and he saw a boy riding his bike. The boy was riding his bike fast and he was about to hit the cat. But Sammy ran to help the cat. Let's all say good job, Sammy. In this text, we read some past progressive sentences. These are some of them. I was walking home yesterday. He was riding his bike. Was he going fast? These are all sentences in the past progressive tense. Let's read some more examples. It was raining yesterday evening. They were watching a movie at 8 o'clock last night. The first example shows that it kept raining at a specific point in time yesterday, which is evening. And in the second one, they kept watching TV during this hour, 8 o'clock. Let me quickly remind you of the form of the past progressive. Was, were, plus verb plus ing. Was comes with the subjects I, he, she, it. And were comes with they, we, you. And about the use, we've learned that we use the past progressive for an action that was happening at a specific point in time in the past. Okay? Let's do this task. Look at this picture. A girl washing the dishes. We need to make a sentence in the past progressive. Can you? Excellent. The girl was washing the dishes yesterday morning. Okay, try the second one. Here there are two kids reading a story. Make a sentence in the past progressive. Good job. The kids were reading a story at 7 o'clock last night. This was a quick revision on the affirmative form of the past progressive. Now we're going to have the question form, how to make yes or no questions and WH questions in the past progressive. Let's start with the yes or no questions. Let's read some examples. Look at this nice girl. Was the girl eating at 8 o'clock yesterday? Yes, she was. This is a question and its answer in the past progressive. Another example. Were they watching TV at 8 o'clock yesterday? No, they weren't. Another example. Were you playing tennis at 8 o'clock yesterday? Yes, I was. Notice the beginning of each question, my friends, was or were. Then the subject follows, like the girl, they, you. And then the gerund, verb plus ing. And from that we learn that the yes or no questions are formed like this. Was, were, plus subject plus verb ing. And these are some extra examples from your grammar reference. Here are the questions and here are the short answers. Was I eating? Yes, you were. No, you weren't. Were you eating? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Was he or she or it eating? Yes, he, she, it was. No, he, she, it wasn't. Were we, you, they eating? Yes, you, we, they were. No, you, we, they weren't. Clear, my friends? Let's move on to the WH questions. Let's read some examples. What was the girl doing at 5 o'clock yesterday? She was sleeping at 5 o'clock yesterday. What were you playing at 5 o'clock yesterday? I was playing football at 5 o'clock yesterday. What were the boys doing at 5 o'clock yesterday? They were riding bicycles at 5 o'clock yesterday. Did you notice, my friends, that we started with a question word, what, followed by was or were, then the subject like the girl, you, the boys, and after that we add verb plus ing? This is how we form the WH question in the past progressive. Question word plus was or were plus subject plus verb plus ing. Clear, my friends? Okay, let's play this game together. These are some jumbled words. You need to reorder them to make questions in the past progressive. Ready? Let's start with the first one. Studying, he was what? What do you think we should start with, my friends? Good job. What was then he studying? The second one. Reading a book she was. You pause the video and try. What did you get? Very good. Was she reading a book? The next one. Tennis, they playing where? Pause the video and try. Did you get it? Excellent. Where they playing tennis? A bike riding where you? Pause the video and try. Have you finished? Good job. Were you riding a bike? Wow, this was a nice game. Time to speak. Look at this boy. His name is Hamad, and in this picture he seems to be waiting for the bus. He looks upset. Maybe he's late. Okay, let's read what these two guys saying about Hamad. Was Hamad waiting for the bus? Yes, he was. What time was Hamad waiting for the bus? At 7 o'clock. So the boys have made questions and answers about Hamad using the past progressive. Now look at this picture and make a similar conversation using the past progressive. What did you get? Good job. You could say, was Hamad having a shower in the morning yesterday? So that the other one replies with, no, he wasn't. That makes me ask another WH question. What was he doing at 6 a.m. in the morning? And by looking at the picture, we could say he was having breakfast. I want you now to try this picture too. Okay, pause the video and try. I hope you made a nice conversation about this picture. Let's see my conversation. In this picture, Hamad fell off his bike, right? So we could say, as a WH question starting with where was Hamad going when he fell off his bike? And we could reply, he was going to school. What do you think, my friends? Did you achieve the first objective? Can you now make questions in the past progressive? Well, if so, you will be able to do this activity alone. Open your workbooks, page 37, exercise 2. Look and answer. Here we have 3 verbs to use when you answer these questions. The first one is done for you, so let's read it together. Was Jack sleeping at 8 o'clock yesterday? Let's see what he's doing in the picture. He's eating or having breakfast, right? So the answer is no. No, he wasn't. He was having breakfast. This is the way you're going to answer this activity, my friends. Now, pause the video and do it. Now, check your answers. Perfect, my friends. Now let's move on to the second objective, talking about accidents, injuries, and giving reasons. Let's see what we have here. What do you think is wrong with this man, my friends? Correct. His back hurts. Let's read this conversation. What's the matter? Which means what's wrong with you? What happened to you? So he replies, my back hurts. Then he asks again, why? And then he replies, because I fell off my bike yesterday morning. So this conversation was about an accident that happened to this man. Person A asks about the injury and the man replies and gives reasons, right? And this is all the second objective is about, my friends. Inquiring about someone's health and asking for reasons. And also giving reasons using because. We use what's the matter to ask somebody about their health when we can see that something is wrong or after they have had an accident. Example, what's the matter, Tom? I hurt my back yesterday. And we ask questions with why to ask someone for an explanation, to give the reason. We answer these types of questions with because. Example, why are you walking slowly? Because I sprained my ankle. Clear, my friends? Okay, look with me here. These are 3 examples that you could use to answer that question. What's the matter? I am tired. I am sad. I can't walk. And when you need to give the reason why, you could say something like that. I didn't have enough sleep last night. I got a bad mark in maths. I fell off my bike and hurt my knees. And about the time when, you could say last night, last week, yesterday afternoon. Okay, let's make this into a conversation. In this table, you can find prompts to use when you make a conversation. Let's read this conversation. What's the matter? I am tired. Why? I went to bed late. When? Last night. So the first person asked all these questions. What's the matter? Why? And when? And the second person answered using I am tired from here and I went to bed late from here and last night from here. So now it's easy for you to make similar conversations using these prompts. Right, my friends? Go ahead now and make a conversation with a brother or a sister. And record your conversation and share it with your class. Now we've come to the end of our lesson today. We have achieved 2 objectives, use the question form of the past progressive correctly and talk about accidents, injuries, and give reasons. Thank you for watching. Bye.